You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet.
Oh, I lost my voice there just at the
That's perfect.
at the end.
Welcome to another TADPOG podcast, a show where 2 to 3 to 4, but still just 3. There's no fourth person here today. So 3 old guys talk about old games. I'm your bird host, Tyler, and this week we're talking about the adventures of Dr. Franken.
Dr. Al Franken. Senator Dr. Al Franken.
Do we all have an Al Franken achievement? I don't, but I can come up with one.
I don't have one. That literally just occurred to me.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't hit me either. And to couple that with Frankenstein, the Guillermo del Toro vehicle
Yeah.
of this year.
Yeah. Pretty new.
Yeah.
It's rare for us to hit right on while something's still like actively in the top 10 on Netflix.
So-
That is true. It was number 7 when I watched
Yeah.
it. I don't know about you guys.
And we're
It's like
still
number
not very
one
far
when I did.
divorced from Kenneth Branagh and Robert De Niro's Frankenstein.
Nor are we too far removed from Young Frankenstein,
Hell yeah.
which is a better movie.
I do wish.
We should have watched
I'm
that.
not gonna lie to
That would have
you.
been more on brand for the game to watch Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And
than
Frankenweenie.
this.
I haven't seen Franken.
I've never
Frankenweenie's
seen
good.
Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie's very good.
But yeah,
Missed opportunity.
the next time we have a Frankenstein game, please.
Young
Young
Frankenstein
Frankenstein.
is absolutely. I don't have to watch it, but I will.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Yeah. It's really good. I know we're not talking about the movie Frankenstein yet, but while I was watching it, about halfway through, I literally said out loud to myself, I wish I was watching Young Frankenstein.
Was it? I'm going to ask you about that in a minute.
You want to go ahead and talk about the movie?
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever everybody knows the fucking story of Frankenstein.
That's the problem I have with the movie.
This did not divert from that in any way. It is the movie of the book. Mm-hmm. Just like pretty much all the other ones.
It gets a little different in the end.
Yeah.
Which I was grateful for because, I was looking at my fucking watch being like,
It's too long.
can we end this fucking movie,
Very
please?
Too long. I did not rewatch it, but I did think on it because I watched it before last week's episode, just naturally in the course of my movie watchings, and I thought about it a lot. And I still liked it. I thought it was. I agreed with Bubba Drewski that it was a very beautiful movie.
Yeah.
The scenery, the cinematography.
Like use of color, and it's really good.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
And
The gore.
the gore.
The gore was
Yeah.
spot on.
It's good.
I thought Oscar Isaacs was amazing. I thought he did a great job as Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah. Me too. Honestly, I thought all of the acting in it was very good.
Mia Goth was
I thought
fucking
was
amazing.
good.
She was also she also played the mother at the beginning.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah,
that.
she played that role too. So she's gonna be something to watch. She was in X,
Right.
and
Pearl.
Thank you, and of course Maxine. Those are great movies. They're obviously breakout roles, and X is basically just sort of a campy horror film. But it's still really good.
I like
Pearl. I liked her performance in Pearl, and I think that's what got people's attention. So she's starting to show up more in movies, more mainstream stuff, and I think that's good because she's awesome.
Yeah, I thought she was really good in this movie. I thought the acting was really good. I thought the casting was good.
Christoph Waltz, baby, you cannot go wrong putting him in your movie.
I thought he was good.
Yep.
I thought the movie was horribly boring.
It was a little boring. You're not wrong.
I was fucking bored, man. And I think a lot of it might be because I feel like I just watched the Robert De Niro one. I don't know when we
Yes.
did that. It was probably like 2 or 3 years ago.
Probably.
But it
does feel
seems
like I just watched
I know, right? And so it was just like, fuck, I know everything that's going to happen.
Well, it's like whenever the monster escapes
Yeah.
the castle, which is a cool scene.
It is a cool scene.
because he blows up the castle and he goes down the chute.
Why would he have so much kerosene or gasoline on?
There was a lot.
There was a
That's
whole
lot.
bunch.
They were
Gotta
good
keep it
for
warm, baby.
several winters.
I guess the kerosene lamps. I guess maybe that is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And torches and shit.
Yeah.
But the monster escapes and he's running through the woods, right? And he comes up to the cabin,
Right. After
where
he feeds a deer and
after
gets
he
shot at.
feeds the deer and then gets shot at. He comes upon the cabin where the blind man lives and his
Right.
family, and
Right.
he spies on him in the, and he becomes the angel of the forest,
Spirit of the forest.
spirit of the forest,
And he gets a great education. He gets a wonderful
because
education.
he speaks so perfectly after living there
Yes.
and spying on these people.
Yes.
He's fixing shit around the house, he's
Yes.
killing wolves and he's doing all the stuff, right? And then they leave to go hunt the wolves that are in the area, because you got to kill wolves, or else if they think there's going to be something to eat, they're going to stick around.
Yeah.
So you got to get rid of them. You got to
eat the
kill them.
sheep.
And they go off to hunt these wolves. And of course, this is the scene. This is the part where the blind man, the grandpa, sticks around and befriends the monster and teaches him all the things, right?
Right.
When he's walking up to that cabin for the first time, I'm thinking to myself, God, if only Gene Hackman was in that cabin. Because the scene in Young Frankenstein with Gene Hackman is probably one of my favorite scenes in that whole movie.
Yeah.
And that's what I kept having, is like the moments of Young Frankenstein.
You want nods to Young
I
Frankenstein.
do.
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least one. Give me one Frau Brooker,
Yeah.
Give me one. Put the candle back. Anything. But I'm with you. It was dull. It was too fucking long. Normally I don't mind a long movie except unless it's dull.
It's just,
I was waiting for him to bring Mia Goth back.
I know.
Like in the Kenneth Branagh version.
Which I think it's good that they didn't do that. I mean, I know that's part of the story, but I think it's better that they didn't go, because that would have been another half hour.
yeah, it would have added a lot.
Easily.
for
They
sure.
probably did. So there's some Mia Goth resurrected cut somewhere where they do bring her back.
Oh yeah, that's going to be the extended cut that Netflix has to reel people back in, because 2.5 hours wasn't enough. How about 3.5? We got you covered.
They had when I finished watching the movie, they had like a behind the scenes, like making of.
I saw that.
Frankenstein.
I
was
didn't
like,
watch
I'm
it,
not
though.
watching that. I'm done. I respect this movie. Man, I could tell that a lot of like fucking artistry and work went into
Absolutely.
this. I will never watch it again. Never. I'm not going to watch it again. It's not going to happen.
Yep.
At this point, I feel like it could easily take on the role of being sort of the definitive Frankenstein movie.
I'm
You know,
down
like
with that.
that's the one
I'm
that
down
if
with
I
that.
was in the mood for the real deal, I'm gonna watch this.
In a weird sentence, I thought Jacob Elordi did a better job than Robert De Niro.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And
Robert
that's-
De Niro.
And it's not a sentence I thought I'm thinking about anything else.
Just the performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think
was
a lot
so
of it
good.
is De
Yeah.
Niro is like working against him being himself.
That's De Niro's main
he's
role.
distracting in as the monster
Yeah.
in that version of the movie. Like I can't see him on screen and be like, oh, that's the creation.
That's the
It's
problem.
like, no, it's Robert De Niro. Hey, look, Robert De Niro's on the screen, everybody.
That's the
He's
problem
dressed as
with movies like
Frankenstein.
this. That's the problem with actors like
you
that.
gonna teach me to read?
Right?
You gonna teach me to read a little bit?
I want the modern day Frankenstein where one of us hides in a like house where a child is learning to read, and it's like, all right, see spot, run. Okay, and then the next scene we're like, and then to expand upon the options that we have, and it's like I don't. That's always just like, how did you get that education, man?
But he's-
even in the book, it's like that. It's like they weren't teaching this fucking kid anatomy and law.
But he did. The old man had him reading books and texts. I mean, he was
That is
living with
true.
that dude for like 6 months.
That is true.
Of doing nothing but study. And he's an advanced monster, right?
He
He's
is.
super strong. He's probably super fucking smart too. You know, I would say that's probably where that
Unkillable.
unkillable, and he's definitely super smart.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But going back on the Robert De Niro thing, that's kind of like the problem with that whole generation of like really well-known actors. Al Pacino's the same way.
Yeah.
They are playing themselves.
Al Pacino, baby.
Oh, good Gino. Hoo-ah! You created me. Hoo-ah!
Say
I'm gonna have a
hello
kid
to
in
my
my
little
80s.
friend. You want
That's
me
a-
to kill the wolves?
Attica.
Attica.
I want to see the Scarface Frankenstein mashup. That's the next iteration of this series.
I think it's the next logical chapter.
But whenever, after he won Charles Dance, love Charles Dance in anything I see him in. So him as Victor's
Tyrion.
father was great.
Yeah, no, he's good.
And then, but whenever so Victor is frustrated with the monster because he can only say Victor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's about to light the whole place down. He's like, say one more word and I'll spare your life. Elizabeth. Huh. So anyway,
Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. Burning this fucker down.
I know you did that on purpose.
You little shit. Yeah. Can you explain the angel worship in the movie? Because I thought that was really neat. I thought it, but I also didn't understand it because it's like, were they trying to show that we don't really worship God in this family? We worship this angel, which we keep a statue of in the house, and then at the end. Near the end of the movie, the statue will remove its face and there will be a bloody skull underneath it. That part I didn't understand at all. It was cool. I was like, man, this would make a good fucking music video, but I don't know what's going on in the movie.
Me neither.
Are they? I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool visual.
It's the Del Toro creep factor. They had to add something, I guess, else to make it a little bit more supernatural.
was he somewhat divinely inspired? Yeah.
And I like that. I like the creep factor. I love the fucking like implausible. Now this is where someone's going to be like, actually, they did bury their dead like that in 1856. But like the implausible like porcelain coffins where like their faces are exposed and then they like fucking like screw in like a statue version of their face over it. I like that a lot.
It's cool.
I thought that was neat as fuck.
Again, that's a very Del Toro thing to do.
And that also
His
it
vision.
reminded me of I've seen in like later books in Dune where Muad'Dib's like great grandson fuses with a sandworm and he looks like one of those caskets where he's like the body of the sandworm with just his face,
Human
in
face
it.
sticking out.
So the whole time I'm just like, this is like some weird Dune burial. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, you looking out that vagina? What you doing? Put your face back in there. It's not time yet. Yeah, I kind of wish there was more. Honestly, like, I wish there was more of that Del Toro creep factor in it. Like, I would have been pleased if it strayed more from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein just as an excuse to show us more of like that kind of shit, you know?
Shape of Water kind of shit. No, it needed to be Hellboy. It needed to be Hellboy, only Frankenstein.
Man,
I
signing
like
the
Lisa
fuck up,
Frankenstein
dude.
more than I've liked these last two Frankenstein movies.
Lisa Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Is that a movie?
Oh, you know, I
know
haven't
Lisa
seen
Frank.
that yet.
Really
That
good.
actually looks really good. That's the chick from
Diablo Cody wrote it and directed, I think.
man, she's been in a lot of stuff.
Cole Sprouse's Frankenstein.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. I need to watch that.
Well, we have like at least 2 more Frankenstein games to play, right?
Shoot, probably.
Film directed by Zelda Williams.
Ah,
so
okay.
Robin Williams' daughter, and written by Diablo Cody. Cast Catherine Newton, Cole Sprouse. Teenager brings a handsome corpse back to life and then go on a murder adventure together.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. Better than these two.
Sounds good to me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate this movie at all. I was like watching it the whole time.
Yep.
I'm like, man, I fucking respect this. Yep, I do.
I see it for what it is. It's a beautiful, well done, perfectly produced piece of film.
Yes. But every 30 minutes, did I tap my screen to see how much time was left? Yep. Sure did.
And
Am I a
then-
quarter of the way through yet? Okay, good. Am I halfway through? Oh, good. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just glad I didn't like. I'm glad it was a Netflix thing and not like
Yeah,
I ran to the movie theater to see this. And
because I paid $20 for F1, so I'm glad I got this one for nothing.
you paid $20 for
Yeah.
F1. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a recent one. I forgot about that. We've been watching recent movies. What the fuck?
Mhm.
They know us. Hollywood has been spying on us. They see what we're up to.
They want that.
They're
TADPOG
running the
money.
randomizer.
Actually, Tyler, I think you suggested this game, right?
I think we were looking for an excuse to watch Frankenstein. I said, well, I remember this.
Right.
So
That's
Right,
right.
right.
That's right. I forgot.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot more to say about the
No,
movie.
it's the same
Frankenstein.
story you've
It's-
seen 100 times, read, heard,
Yeah.
seen in various media. Yeah, just the
I
prettiest
liked it
version.
fine.
I haven't seen the original, like
Oh, Boris
Karloff
Yeah,
version. I haven't seen that. I don't know how like true to the book that is. Probably not at all. But yeah, even with the gore and stuff, like I appreciated the gore, and I honestly I thought that like the CG that was used in it was used very well. There's some really cool, what I assume are practical effects in this movie, where it's like when Victor reveals like the prototype right in the lecture hall, and it's like fucking demon wall, like
Yeah, it was.
you know.
That was fucking.
That was cool.
Crazy. Yeah, it was cool. It
And
was,
the effect was great. And then there's an effect later on
So
where
when he
he's,
caught the ball, it reminded me again of Robert De Niro in that one movie where like he's catatonic and Roy Williams throws the ball and he catches it.
they should have gotten Robert De Niro to
be-
play that one specific corpse in the lecture hall.
hey, I'm a fucking wall over here. A wall over here.
Hey, is that the guy from Meet the Fockers?
So I asked. I asked ChatGPT to give me some stuff,
Okay.
some trivia and stuff.
Are we gonna fact check it?
Well, no. I'll tell you what's weird in a minute. Del Toro's been wanting to do this for over a decade. The creature's design draws inspiration from the late Bernie Wrightson's illustrations. Del Toro's adaptation is more emotionally driven than typical Frankenstein films. He said in interviews that he's less interested in jump scares and more in existential tragedy.
That's fair.
That tracks. And I think that's what the book, again, I think this is really the book. This is the more book driven, I think the themes in the book drove the screenplay a lot more than normal.
I buy that. And I didn't mention, I do love the design of the monster. I thought that was really cool. Stylistically.
Yeah, I did. I really like the design of the monster. Oscar Isaac reportedly came from a medical background. On set, the practical effects of the creature's assembly were very tactile and visceral, involving squishy bits. And the film has been dubbed by fans as achieving a Frankenstein effect on social media. Leaf emojis have popped up in fan conversations, a symbolic reference in the movie, and book sales for Mary Shelley's Frankenstein have spiked.
Well, that I believe that.
That
What's with the
tracks.
leaf emoji?
I don't know. I don't
Raccoon
understand
Mario?
that reference. 6'7".
6'7".
Um,
All right, that's a show.
so here's what
Thanks for listening, everybody.
here's what was weird. Here's what was weird about. I asked Chat to summarize this thing for me, just to give me some talking points or reference points. It's actually got a section here that says "My Review /Analysis." The Chat refers to itself and says, "This is my review."
This is like we're talking the Frankenstein, the creation right now.
Del Toro's visual flair is on full display, giving Frankenstein a lush gothic grandeur that few other adaptations achieve. Check. The casting's very strong. Elordi as the creature brings real humanity and vulnerability, and Isaac's Victor is obsessive but sympathetic. Check. How does it know? Did it watch the movie? The emotional heart of the story, exploring loneliness, creation, and responsibility, feels very modern and very Del Toro, in quotes. Check. Production design, cinematography, and music all combined to make the movie feel like a work of art, not just a monster story. Check.
Right.
Never seen ChatGPT do this kind of thing where it like gives its opinion. It's generally not very opinionated.
Unless it's like sucking my dick.
Right.
And it's like, oh, fuck, you are so smart for asking that question. Holy shit.
And not to mention real big down there.
So big. Also, you're out of free chat. Would you like to give me $10?
Would you like to talk to my predecessor instead?
I like the guy on TikTok. He had ChatGPT brought up, and he was like, help me. I've been swallowed by a whale. I'm inside its mouth right now. What do I do?
Pray.
I hear you. Sounds like a pretty crazy situation. If it were real. Wait, no. No, this is real. I'm not lying to you. I'm in a whale. Tell me what to do. Again, crazy situation. I'm really sorry for you. If this were really happening, then, no, ChatGPT. It hurts me that you think I'm lying to you. This is an emergency situation. I am inside a whale. Tell me what to do. Again, if this were a real situation, and he just hangs up on it.
Well, ChatGPT also has opinions on the movie's weaknesses.
Okay.
The pacing and length may be a barrier for some. 2.5 hours is a big commitment, especially for viewers expecting a more straightforward horror flick. Check.
Fair.
Some narrative choices may feel less subtle, leaning into monster as a metaphor in ways that could feel heavy-handed. I agree with that statement.
That's a big check
It's
for
a
me.
big check, yeah.
But I mean, again, it's
Not. It doesn't hurt the movie. It just makes it a different type of movie.
and it is more true to the book.
Yeah.
I think the book's incredibly boring.
Oh, it is. It's awful. It's not awful. It's
just boring
dull
to me.
as fuck. I remember when Tanya and I were dating in high school. It was near the end of the year, and she had to read Frankenstein and take a test on it for her final and write like a paper on it.
Yeah.
And I had to help her read it. Like, I had to speed read it and then work with her to make sense of it, so that she could get a paper written. And it's like, God, man, I can't even like hustle through this book because it's just a slog.
I made the mistake of reading it for leisure. It's not bad. It's just not entertaining, in my opinion. I didn't find it entertaining.
And apparently, just because of one of the weaknesses, this doesn't really track with me.
ChatGPT's like, no tits.
There were no tits. That's what it says.
Whoa, shit.
Mr. Skim brought to you by ChatGPT.
Mr. Skin. Nice.
Mr. Mia Goth wore a very sheer nightgown at one point in that movie, and it was pretty nice.
There are tits, because Christoph Waltz is taking photograph. He's taking.
Oh, that's right. He's.
They're not out, but you can see him.
Yeah.
Steals that whole scene.
A lot of sheer.
I see why Del Toro was like, we can't have tits in this movie, guys.
Yeah.
It's so boring that everyone's just going to focus
on that. Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, right. He's like, I'll prove it to you. I'll put Christoph Waltz, one of the best actors that we have, in a scene. And then just the vague idea of chubby tits. And then I guarantee you 50% of the audience is going to be like, what the fuck just happened in that scene?
Well,
a whiff of tits. A soupçon of tits in a Christoph Waltz tit whiff.
A tit whiff. I liked her.
That sounds good. New Steve name.
Tit whiff. Whiff. I liked her. So
yeah,
she was right up my alley.
Yeah, no, it's great. Big fan. Eat that peach.
Yeah, baby, eat it. Let it the juices and all that.
Eat that
let
peach.
it happen.
Yep.
You eat that peach, I'll eat another one. We'll share your peach with you.
I like when he beat up those wolves.
That was good.
And
Although
ripped the skin off of that one.
the animation of those wolves in that movie was very I Am Legend. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was not done well, and
Yeah.
it was a real fucking shame that given every other successful
I Am
image
Legend. Wow.
in this,
It looked like the werewolves in Twilight.
yeah, they were bad. Apparently, animating wolves is tough,
Yeah.
but
I believe it.
in this, I feel like you're Guillermo del Toro. Get good animators, get good animation for something like this, because as much as I enjoyed that scene, the bad CG took me out of it.
Yeah.
And that was the only time I saw really anything that bad that I can remember.
Oh,
Let me ask.
I'll never forget the Mummy 2. Seeing the Mummy 2 in the
fuck.
theater.
Yeah, the PlayStation 2 graphics.
Yeah, and then the Scorpion King that like vaguely looks like The Rock, and the
Yeah.
whole theater just burst out laughing.
Yeah,
It was
I
rough.
love it when that happens. As
And that's
much
a shame too, because I really love The Mummy.
Yeah.
And The Mummy. I like The Mummy Part 2. It just had bad graphics.
as much as I loved the It movies, which I really do, Part 1 is fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic. Part 2 still good, I thought, but not as good. But I
Agreed.
will never fucking forget the scene where like there's like the lumbering woman. The theater erupted into laughter. And I was so relieved because I was like, don't laugh. And then people started laughing. I was like, thank God I'm not the only person who found that humorous. But you talking about the bad CG. Are you watching Welcome to Derry?
I was going to talk about it in my intro, but apparently we do that at the end now.
We can do it whenever. I just want to talk about the movie. That's all.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying I have been, and I would like to talk about it.
Were you talking about bad CG made me think of it because I really like the show. I've been watching it.
It's great.
The CG is horrible.
Do you think?
I do think it's very bad.
Give me an example of Welcome to Derry bad CG so I can remember what you're. I want to know what scene, like, give me a scene so I can think about it.
I think even in the first episode where I think it's the best, I think it's not great. Where it's like all like the flying around. I don't want to spoil too much I don't want to spoil too much shit because it's new.
True.
Like at the end of the first episode, I was like, okay, that wasn't like the best CG, but like the most recent episode I saw involved a girl's eyes.
Oh, the snail eyes.
And I was like, wow, this is like
That was rough.
Snick, like 1990s,
Yeah.
like Snick, like Michael Jackson music video. And,
That was rough. I give you that.
and I had like, but there's a turning point for that. And I told Nikki when it was over, I was like, you know what? I really fucking hated that. And then I saw the table saw and I was like, okay.
yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm back in. I'm
Yeah.
back in. But other than that, I'm really enjoying that show.
Derry is just bursting at the seams with Dark Tower references.
I'm missing every one of them.
It is driving me crazy because I know what they're doing. They are building a universe here, finally building the universe in the right way. When they've got Halloran from The Shining,
Right, sure.
who is young in this. The house on Neibolt Street
Yes.
is 19 Neibolt Street. Their little clubhouse is in a tower.
Yes.
There are more. There are lots of Secondhand Rose is the name of the thrift store. There's just a lot
Right.
of.
And when that guy says, "Hey, I need something to tie my truck down with," and the guy says, "How about this chain?"
That's right,
Dude,
I didn't catch that one.
that's a great joke.
That is a great joke.
There
It is a
but
great joke.
There's Nosula's not mentioned, but Fistula is mentioned.
Fistula is mentioned. And here's
I was
what
so
I'm thinking.
like that irked the fuck out of me because I was like, damn it, why
Why
did you
not
say,
Nosula?
Why not Nosula?
But maybe Fistula was the Pepsi to Nosula's Coke.
Could have been.
I think
Sounds
This-
too much like fistula. If you
it really does.
That's like an X-Men villain that they can't that no longer appears.
I think this is one of those. I think that this is alternate universe stuff. I think that the whole It thing, every bit of this is happening in the world that our heroes from the Dark Tower, there's a version of it, right? And this is it. And I think there's going to be a Takuro spirit somewhere,
I hope
right?
so. Yeah.
I think we're in that world where maybe pre the Stand, because the Stand happened in that world that they go to in the Dark Tower, where the Takuro spirit and stuff is, right? All this stuff happens at that time, or in that place, and the Fizzle soda got me thinking
that stood out to me.
It really stood out to me too.
Yeah,
and I think that
way.
they're doing this. They're building this intricate universe. They're linking all this shit together in a way that I think was always intentional. And I think these are things that Stephen King never got around to telling or creating the backstory to it. There's turtles all over the fucking place in Derry.
Yeah, that when they're like creating the seal.
Yeah.
That one of them is a turtle shell. And it's like that ties in.
And her little charm bracelet has a little turtle on it.
Yeah.
And there's roses every fucking where.
There are.
When they're playing they're at a carnival and they're doing that thing where you throw the ball at the dolls to knock them down.
Yep.
One is a clown and the other was it was something else important.
I didn't notice
some other
that,
relevant. Oh, it was a turtle. It's clown and a turtle, right? Because if you know anything about it, the it is this all-encompassing evil that is in this perpetual, forever battle with Maturin, the turtle who holds the earth upon his back, the protector.
Enormous girth.
Exactly. And it's really fucking cool the way that they are taking this stuff and working it in the right way.
I think it's great.
It's a great show.
I think it's fantastic. I do wish that there was like, I wish that the CG budget was bigger or something, or because it's not a deal breaker.
It can take you out of it just for a bit, kind of like the wolves did for me in Frankenstein.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I totally understand. And
it's kind of one of those where it's like I like it so much, and when I watch it, it hurts to be like, fuck, this is not like some of this is not going to age well. You know what I mean? It's something that it's like, fuck, I wish this would be like.
That's the big chubby tits you're going to remember 40 years from now. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that. Right.
Right.
It's that tit whiff.
Yeah.
But it's just been a lot of fun, and I found out too that they're going to keep. So the cycle of Pennywise is every 27 years he comes back and feeds for a summer or whatever it is on fear. Pennywise's bread and butter is fear.
Right.
And so right now this season of Welcome to Derry takes place in like 1959 or 60.
It's late 50s, right?
It's like early 60s, late 50s, early 60s. Oh, it's 63. Tanya just told me this last night. Anyway, which is the period of time in which it's feeding now is directly before the next cycle, which is the first chapter of It, the movie, right? And then the second chapter of It, the movie, is 27 years after that, right? The second season of Welcome to Derry is going to be 27 years before this season.
Interesting.
And then the third season is going to be 27 years before that.
Oh, that's badass.
And so they're going to keep going back, and they're going to like show like the origin of Pennywise and like.
Oh, that's perfect.
And they've already shown a little bit.
They've shown little hints of it.
Which is I liked a lot.
The other thing about Welcome to Derry that has been super fucking effective to me is that we are now 5 episodes in or 4.
I'm 4. I don't know if the 5th one's out yet or not.
We just watched a new one last night.
Okay, then there's 5.
we have yet to see Pennywise, which I think is a great effect.
Yeah.
They're holding off on showing Pennywise. You'll see like someone smiling evilly
Right.
from across the way, and they'll have Pennywise's buck teeth
Or a bad photograph.
Right. Something, he's there, but he's taking different forms than the clown. And occasionally you'll hear him laugh, and you know that laugh because Skarsgård is the fucking man, and he is the best that will ever do it. Ever.
Yeah, they couldn't have done. I'm glad they could have done this without him, but I'm glad that they chose not to.
It would have been so disappointing. It would have been like Will Smith as the genie disappointing to me if they had used anyone other than
Original
him.
Sonic is Pennywise.
Not having Skarsgård play Pennywise would make this project a non-starter for me if I was in charge of it. I wouldn't do it without him.
Yeah.
And they got him, and he's fucking amazing as always. And I just cannot wait to see how this progresses. I told Tanya, this is the most excited I've been about a TV show in a long time. Like, I actually look forward to watching it every week.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad that it's coming out weekly and that it's not all out at once. 'Cause this totally would have. I would have shied away from it. Probably.
In this case, I agree.
It has been really fun. Looking forward to the next episode.
Yeah, for real.
And they end in a way. It's like that fucking cliffhanger ending every episode where it's like, fuck, don't end now.
But do, because now I got
'Cause
something
it's
to
the
look forward
perfect-
to. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Big fucking recommend.
Same.
If you haven't seen it, chapter 1 and 2, you gotta watch that first. You really need to get a little. I mean, you could watch it this way.
Nikki hasn't seen those.
Really?
Yeah, and she's
See,
into it.
I think you'd miss out on a lot of fan service.
I agree, but
And normally I don't care. Like, normally fan service irritates me. I won't say it irritates me all the time, but sometimes they lay it on a little thick and whatever. This is like perfectly styled to be just the right amount.
I agree. But yeah, she hasn't seen.
But she's enjoying it.
Yeah. Yep.
That's interesting. I'd like to know if she does watch those movies, how she feels about them.
Well, we've talked about it.
with she knowing what she knows about this.
After this last episode, and it's funny that you talk about like the Dark Tower stuff, because we watched this 4th episode, and afterwards I'm like, okay, so did you notice the turtle shell and like, you know, all of that? And she's like, yeah, and I'm like yapping about fucking Dark Tower shit, and she's being very polite, and I was like, man, we should watch the new It movies. They're really good. She I don't know if she's going to be into the show once Pennywise starts showing up.
She got a clown problem.
I wouldn't say a problem, but there's a reason that she hasn't seen the movies.
I get it. Listen, when I was a kid, I watched Poltergeist when I was very young.
With the clown doll.
With the clown doll.
Yeah.
That is the origin of my fear of clowns. My fear of scary clowns. I'm,
Bozo's fine.
Bozo's fine. I like Bozo. We still talk about Bozo.
I wouldn't want to meet Bozo, but I'm fine with him existing and seeing him on TV.
Bozo is Krusty is Bozo, right?
I like
mean,
Krusty more than Bozo.
I do too, and Krusty is absolutely a parody of Bozo.
Right,
but
right,
I've
right.
always thought, even before Krusty came around, before I even knew who he was, I always thought that Bozo was just kind of this dude.
Yeah.
He
does give off that
he probably
energy.
drinks a lot of beer and smokes cigars and shit. Probably a nice enough guy.
I hope.
You'd like to think, but anyway, I watched Poltergeist 100,000 times as a kid to try and get past my fear of that fucking clown
Immersion
doll.
therapy.
Didn't work. To this day, I see that clown and it freaks me the fuck out. I had the same reaction to Pennywise in these movies. This Pennywise scared the shit out of me because, again, Skarsgård is the fucking man. Tim Curry's Pennywise was nothing. It was a different Pennywise. he was scary in a different way, but it was in more of a slapstick kind of way. Pennywise is that of Skarsgård's Pennywise is fucking insane.
Well, yeah.
He's a fucking murderous psychopath, and you see it in everything he does. He'll just be talking and smiling at and just drooling.
Well,
just letting drool just flow out of his mouth, and it's just
He feels like an alien.
Yeah, they treat him like an entity.
Yeah.
They don't treat Pennywise like a human.
Right.
Like at all. And that's great.
Because he's
that's
because he's
they need
not
to do that.
right.
Yeah.
And it's I still watch that movie and he still scares me, and I think that's why I keep going back. Why I like it so much, because I am not just chasing that dragon. I am getting it every time I see it. It gives me a chill or a little fright, and I'm not numb to it. And a lot of times I'll watch movies, scary movies, and be like just disappointed it wasn't scary. But that one gets me, and it's just I get real.
He's great. No, the way they
yippity-yap
treat
about
Pennywise in those movies is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like watching him eat.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah.
It's so fucking horrible.
It's
you know what I
fucking
mean? It's
absolutely
terrifying.
terrifying.
Yeah. His fucking mouth opens up in like 3 sections, and it's like rows of teeth. It's like
And
a
then
fucking Beetlejuice sandworm.
Yeah, and he's got the dead lights in his throat that
Yes.
hypnotize him and
Yeah.
stuff. It's fucking goddamn.
Yeah, it's great.
I cannot wait for you to see episode 5.
Me neither.
I want to hear your take on it.
Okay.
Because it's got some pretty cool shit in it.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Not that that's off brand. I mean, it's on brand for the show. Every week has some pretty cool shit in
There
it.
has not been an episode that I've watched and been like, oh shit, that one was a little disappointing.
Right? No,
Like, seriously.
they're good. They're
And
good.
even like, I mean, I was geeking out when fucking Halloran showed up. And
Dude,
it's like
me
Halloran's
too.
in this.
And there's some good shit at the end with him, and that's one of the things I want you to see is what they do. Did you ever see Dr. Sleep?
No, but this kind of goes into some of the things I was going to talk about as well. I have not seen Dr. Sleep read it.
Get to that if you can.
Okay, so last episode, between then and now, I have finished Salem's Lot, and boy, that book, so much better than I remember it. So much better. That's a great fucking book.
It is. It really is.
So I finished that, and I reread The Shining. I read that one like in 6th grade. And I have totally fucking flipped on those books, because like there was a time in my life where I was like, The Shining is the fucking best thing ever, and Salem's Lot was a pretty okay book. And it's like now I've totally flipped. I still like The Shining. I think it's great. We were talking about like the hedge animals and shit.
Yeah. Which is like, that was one of the most terrifying things I've ever read.
Yeah.
Was the
I
hedge,
love that.
The hedge animals.
I love that.
Yeah, I loved it too, but it was scary as shit.
Yeah.
Because then that shit's not in the original movie. Anyway.
But because of that, I just finished that like today. I just finished rereading The Shining today. I'm also reading Night Shift.
Great book.
I should say rereading Night Shift.
Yeah.
I'm reading that like in book format, and I listen to The Shining,
Gotcha.
like on commute and stuff,
Yeah.
and all that. But my question is, I've never read Dr. Sleep. Should I read Dr. Sleep now? What I have been doing is doing chronologically based on publication date. I don't have to stick to that. That was just a thing. But now that I'm done with The Shining, I'm like, well, fuck, this is like going to be super fresh in my mind. Do I go ahead and read Dr. Sleep now? Because the next thing is The Stand. So it's either The Stand or Dr. Sleep.
I cannot stress enough how fucking unbelievably good Dr. Sleep is. I watched the movie before I read the book.
And I know you said the way the movie does it, like ties all of the stuff together.
It's
Movies and books and
so Dr. Sleep, the book, is more of a continuation of The Shining,
okay.
the book.
Okay.
Dr. Sleep, the movie, is more of a continuation of Dr. Sleep, of The Shining, the book, and the movie. because the movie The Shining was considerably different than the book as far as like the ending and
Right.
the
And
shit.
that's Stephen King's big thing.
He was mad at
Is it freezes
him
in
for
the
that.
movie and
Yeah.
doesn't blow up like
Right.
it does in the book.
So,
Which makes sense. I get it.
but they take the Doctor Sleep movie, they take the Shining movie and weave it into the Doctor Sleep movie because movie.
Right. That makes sense. And I feel
But
like
it has more elements from the original Shining book than the first Shining movie did.
Okay.
Okay. And I think it's pretty. God, I would watch the movie first, personally.
before reading the book.
Kind of. Here's the main reason I say that is because Mike Flanagan directs Dr. Sleep.
Right. Okay.
He's the one that's going to be piloting the Stephen King ship from now on. He's going to be doing the Carrie miniseries
Right.
that's coming,
Right.
and he's going to be doing the Dark
Which is,
Tower.
That's a great format for Carrie.
He's going to be doing the Dark Tower, and he'll do it right. I know he fucking will. Now, I will warn you that Dr. Sleep is long. The book and the movie are
I know
long
the book
format
is.
books and movies.
That doesn't bother me. I mean,
And Dr. Sleep is a hard read. It's difficult because there's some real fucked up shit. It's good.
that's what I
in
want.
that way.
That's great.
It's good. It's good in that way.
It's great.
And,
I read Buick 8 and I felt like there was not enough fucked up shit in that.
I
So
didn't
that
like-
one it's
I
hard to
didn't
get
like
through.
Buick 8.
So the more fucked up shit, the better.
I need to reread Buick 8 because I did not like it the first time I read
didn't
it.
either.
But I also didn't have the same perspective on Endworld as I do now.
I definitely didn't.
So, yeah. But I don't know what to tell you, man. I'd say do the book. Do one or the other if you can, because there's
Dr. Sleep, you
so
mean? Your
good.
vote is Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Sleep before
Yeah,
The
pick a
Stand.
format of Dr. Sleep.
gonna be
and
the
do
book.
that before The Stand.
Okay. Because The Stand, I got to be honest with you, is one of those where it's been hyped so much that, and it's so long that
It's one of his longest books.
and I think most of the versions, I think the version I have is like the uncut version,
Yeah.
which is like
Unabridged.
yeah. So it's crazy long, which I guess I don't really inherently have a problem with if I'm entertained.
It'll keep you entertained. The book is so much fucking better than that fucking miniseries they did of it.
Which I didn't see. I don't know.
I mean, we're talking Molly Ringwald, Gary Sinise.
Oh,
It was rough. It's a good movie. It's a good miniseries.
Yeah.
But it's super dated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
the
does
Stand
not
that
age
I've
well.
downloaded in Audible is 47 hours, 47 minutes.
yeah, that's the version that I have.
Shit, that's a Dungeon Crawler Carl book.
Mhm.
But I would, since you've got The Shining fresh on your mind, I highly recommend you go ahead and do Dr. Sleep
Okay, that's what I'll do.
because it's fucking great. And it'll help you even pick up on even more cool stuff from Welcome to Derry.
Right.
So,
Yep. All right, then it's settled. Other than Welcome to Derry, what have you been up to, Ian?
I wrote it down. Promise. I finished Small Chests Are Fine Too. That I was reading.
Hell yeah.
That was one of the books from the Everybody
Flat
Loves Large
Justice.
Chest.
Yeah.
It was the one where the woman narrates it instead of Jeff Hayes, and she's not a good narrator. She's not as bad at it as Stephen King is, but she's not good, and so that was a tough book to get through. Even though the story was kind of great, getting to the next book after that, and I'm hearing Jeff Hayes again, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
That's what's so hard about me going to this next Lit RPG series because he's getting better, but the narrator is Travis Baldry from The Primal Hunter or Jeff Hayes from Dungeon Crawler.
What is this one you're reading called? I remember you mentioning, but I
He
can't
Who Fights
remember
with Monsters.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, listen, you should probably
After I catch up with this, then that'll be my next series.
you should probably listen to Everybody Loves Large Chess.
Yeah.
This one's an older series. It's current now. It's still going. Like a new book was just dropped on Audible like last month, but it's sound booth theater through and through, and I do recommend that one, especially if since you like Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's good shit. So it's got a weird start, and it's kind of like afraid of itself, I think, for a little while, and but then once it starts to pick up, and it's super stat heavy, you got to be ready
I'm
for
fine
that.
with that. I like the crunch. I'm good with that.
But that has it's really second to Dungeon Crawler Carl for me now.
Okay,
I really dig it. So anyway, I finished that, and I moved on to the next book in the series, which is I've only gotten a couple chapters into that. I've been immersing myself in what I call the dog food of television shows, aka anything by Tyler Sheridan. Watched the Sylvester Stallone Tulsa King season 3. It was fine. Robert Patrick's in it. Sam Jackson's in this season. But I call it the dog food of TV because it's just banal, predictable television that's mildly entertaining. And I've started watching it, so now I have a compulsion to keep watching because that's just the way I am. But it was okay. It's not terrible. I am watching again. Mayor of Kingstown is a Tyler Sheridan show. I do very much fucking like that show. It's on Paramount Plus and your streaming platform of choice. I'd say give that a watch if you've got nothing else going on. Give that a watch because Jeremy Renner is fucking amazing in it. And the supporting cast is all. There's several people from Yellowstone that are in it as well. Really liked it.
Oh, Jeremy Renner's under fire for something though right now.
Really?
Oh, really?
It's kind of like I think sexual abuse allegations.
I don't want to hear that because I like Jeremy Renner. Anyway.
Now shoot an arrow where allegedly you were touched.
Yeah, several allegations of misconduct and abuse, most recently over his November 2025 from filmmaker Yi Zhu, and previously in the 2019 from his ex-wife. Yeah, so he's denying, but yeah, 2 from these last 2 movies of abuse and misconduct.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold off on my judgment until I hear more details.
Yep.
I've got 2 more things. The next thing I was gonna say was I kind of found a little bit of a hack that I didn't know about, and it's regarding Chong's here in Paducah, the Chinese place.
Yeah, do tell.
So you know how I
You
do.
asked for a light bake on that.
I did ask for a light. I asked for a light bake on my pressed chicken, and I got really fucking sick. No, we get the same order when we go. I get the veggie lo mein, a couple of egg rolls, pressed chicken, and
Super pressed.
and a side of General Tso gravy.
Okay.
Because I don't like the chicken they put in the General Tso chicken.
Yes.
I like the white meat
Here's
of the
your
pressed
tip:
chicken.
is ask for white meat only, and it's the same. Yeah, totally different if you
Okay.
ask for white meat only General Chicken.
Okay, I didn't know you could do that.
Yep.
I've learned 2 hacks.
Because whenever I've gotten it, I've been like, oh, this is the chicken that you didn't want to put in the other stuff.
Yeah, you
So-
get the chicken from the sweet and sour chicken. If you ask for white meat only, is what they put in general.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll have to remember that. So
That is a good tip.
what I do though is I
I think it's like $1 more if you do that. But
fine.
yeah.
That's fine because I pay $1 for the fuck. She makes me a fresh thing of General Tso's gravy, a fucking whole container of it. So I can take that pressed chicken, I smoosh it down on the white rice, and just dump that General Tso gravy on it and eat until I'm sick, and then I eat a little more.
Hell yeah.
But the hack, it's not really a hack, but I never thought to ask for this. I like the mustard. I like the packets,
mustard?
the packets of
Oh,
mustard.
man.
The fucking house mustard,
Yes.
though. I didn't know about
Oh,
this.
dude,
I
that's
saw
the
it on the
best.
sign, and
It's
it's
the
like
best.
you
Dip your
get.
egg roll in
man,
it.
yeah.
Oh my
The
god!
house
Yeah.
mustard. Is
I have been
fucking
dipped. I have
fire,
saved
man.
it. I have saved
Oh,
every
yeah.
drop of that mustard
yeah.
this week
They
and
charge
put it
for
on
it,
fucking
too.
25 cents.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
and,
serving.
and they put like a quarter of that fucking cup when you ask
I
for
know.
it to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know about this stuff. I saw it on the sign
it's
and I
the
was like,
best.
oh, I'd like a couple of cups of the hot mustard, please. And she's like, it's 50 cents. I'm like, yeah, it's okay, cool. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's
It's the
delicious.
best.
Fucking
It's so
fire.
fucking hot.
It's great. It's great.
I put it on boiled eggs today.
Sure.
I put it on, I've been eating it on pizza, on
Yeah,
everything.
Sure.
It's
Yes.
fucking good.
It's
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Put it on a soft pretzel. You like it.
Never, oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. It's great.
I will never again eat the shit in the packets.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know this
Yep.
existed.
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing,
Oh
isn't
my
it?
God. I am just in love. I want a jar of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll cost $75 to get a jar because, they give you a dollop every time you.
I mean, it's from a powder that they mix up. That's all I,
Like a
all I
mustard
know.
powder.
It's got like a
Yeah.
wasabi. I think they're
It's
using
like a
wasabi.
horseradish, yeah.
That's the kind of heat it's
Back in-
got for
yep.
sure.
Oh
It
my
hits
God.
back in the sinus cavity.
Oh, man. I was sweating and loving every minute of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's awesome.
If you're ever in Paducah and you go to Chong's, get
You know
that
what?
hot house mustard.
And the egg roll with their house mustard, I will argue against any other Chinese restaurant I've ever been at, in any other city or anything. Like, I've had better mains other places, but the egg rolls and their hot mustard.
Loved it. God, I'm thinking about it right now.
I am too.
And how badly I want some.
We've switched. We've switched to number one China.
Have you?
Yeah, their rice is
They're great.
not good in my opinion. But like other than that, I was just tired of like it's good and it's less expensive than New Asia and Chong's. And
Number
it's like-
one is where we go on Christmas.
Yeah,
Every year. And they do, I like their white rice.
I do too.
It's super sticky.
And I like their pepper steak. I think the pepper steak's really good. That's usually my go-to.
And their General So is delicious as
It
well.
is. It is. Yeah, but man, we were like New Asia was fucking killing me. Like the three of us would go, and it's like $63, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, I don't think so. I don't-
Yeah, number
we're
one's
done
the
with
way.
this. And then we went back to Chong's, and it was like, this is $5 cheaper, and it's like, fuck.
Chong's over by the mall in front of Walmart now does buffet again on Sunday.
Oh, okay,
So you got an all day buffet, all you can eat buffet on Sundays there.
that's good to know. Because we were just wondering that recently. We
Yeah.
drove by it, and I was like, I wonder if they do buffets still. Because I know they used to.
Southside doesn't still, but they do. Not every day, but once a week. So if you want that Chong's goodness on a buffet style, Sunday's your day.
All right.
Last thing, I was told by my wife this week that it would be neat if we got a 3D printer.
Yes, it would.
So I bought a 3D printer.
Resin or filament?
Filament.
Filament. Okay.
So, a buddy of mine at work is a huge 3D print guy. He found a way to monetize it. He had his cabinets done in his house, and these drawer brackets that came on this type of cabinet broke. And so he found a way to make them on his 3D printer. And then he saw that he started selling them. And he opened an eBay store and an Amazon store, and he's making he made $12,000 last year selling these things.
Shit.
And so he knows a lot about 3D printing, and his office is covered with fidget stuff that he's printed,
Yeah.
But he's like, he tells me what kind of printer to get, which is a Bamboo, Bambu, A1 with AMS. AMS is this piece that goes on the side. It holds the spools of filament. Like you can have 4 spools of filament.
Okay.
And it automatically controls the feed, and you can print in multiple colors in one session without changing the spools out.
Gotcha.
I don't do that a lot. Most of the stuff I've printed so far has just been like I print this piece and then I print another, because a lot of the files that you can download from like Maker World or Cult or someplace like that are not in AMS format. They're in print pieces put together, as opposed to just printing something all the way from soup to nuts in color. But, and it was like, he's like, now is the time to get it because it's heavily discounted for Black Friday.
Okay.
And I went to Best Buy and I looked, and sure enough, normally this thing's like $550. It was marked down to like $380.
At our local Best Buy, they sell this?
They didn't have one. I had to order it on Best Buy.
Because that's, I mean, that would be amazing. That we would have a store like that. You could go to a store in our town and be like, one 3D printer, please. And they're like, here you are.
It said, well, they did have one in stock.
Wow.
But I ordered it because for some reason, it was going to be faster. No, they didn't have it in stock at this store. I take that back. It was at a local.
But that's still neat that they have them in the store. This is not a Best Buy plug. I'm not a Best Buy shill. But that is neat that you can just walk into a store and be like 3D printer, and they're like, okay, here you go.
Yeah, and I do think they have other ones in stock.
Interesting.
So anyway,
very cool.
For that, if you're wanting to get one, now's the fucking time because it's a great price. And I've been printing stuff, obviously. Setting it up is a fucking adventure. It is like so difficult. It's just not that it's difficult. It's just very time consuming and it's hard to get it exactly right. But once you do and you print, the first thing everybody prints is this little tugboat. They call it a benchmark. Gotcha. So it calibrates itself or whatever, and then you print the tugboat. And it plays a little toot, toot, toot noise when you finish printing something. And you've got this little thing that you made out of nothing. You printed, and now it's a real tangible thing. And I was fucking hooked at that moment. So I've now printed Cohen a Pokeball that can open and close. I printed myself a Pokeball that can open and close. What happened with that was I picked the wrong color for the middle part. Instead of black, I accidentally printed it on the white spool. So I just made another one out of Pittsburgh Steeler colors. And so I've got it. It looks like a great ball, but to me, it's a Pittsburgh Steeler Pokeball. And then I printed...
Go, Ben Roethlisberger. Rape.
No, back in the ball.
He hasn't been on that team in a long time, Tyler. Several seasons. God, that was too bad. He was so good. And then that all got, I don't know, I won't talk about that. But and I printed Tanya a little snowman tea light thing. And it's like, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches tall. And it's like ridged, and you put a electric tea light in the bottom, and it lights up. And that took 4 hours to print, and that's a fast printer.
Yeah.
So it's time consuming, but it's one of those things like grinding in Ultima Online where you just watch.
Well, I'm sure Big Dick Pie-Baker Chris Vaughn has plenty of tips and tricks for you. He's all about that shit too.
I'm here for that, Chris, if you want to reach out to me and tell me things. I want to start printing like anime figurines and stuff, but a lot of those are resin.
Well, an IT guy that I worked with at the hospital has a resin 3D printer in his garage. He's like, I had to get it in a fucking aerated space because it
stinks
and
it's got a cure and all that stuff. So I probably won't be doing as much of that.
He showed me a badass like full size Wolverine and Deadpool like
resin is what I was looking at, and we didn't do it because Henry's more interested in like a filament printer. So, and we were pricing them out, and but yeah, I wanted to like make miniatures and shit.
I do too. And there's some that you can. That bamboo printer I got is capable of doing some pretty detailed miniatures.
Sure.
I mean, there's thousands and thousands of them out there that'll work. But if you're wanting to print like anime waifu type ones that you would like pay $60 for in the store,
check. Yeah,
you got to get a resin printer to get the kind of results and be ready to paint. That's the other thing. You can't get color detail really.
I want to paint, but what I don't like is I don't like painting miniatures I buy because I always feel like it's not like they're crazy expensive,
right?
But I don't want to fuck up an $8 miniature.
Because that's like a little bitty thing that you paid $8 for.
Right.
That you don't want to fucking ruin.
I'm sure printing my own, probably going to pay $9 to like like when I like do materials and like electricity and shit. But
It's
like,
time mostly that it'll cost you is your time.
do you have to watch it? Or can you just be like, all right, it's set. I
So-
trust it won't catch on fire. I'm gonna go watch
last
Welcome to Derry.
night I needed to go to bed and I still hadn't printed the yellow half of my Pittsburgh Steelers Pokeball.
Yeah.
And so I set it and went to bed. And I woke up this morning and it was sitting there waiting for me.
I love that. I love that.
It was
that sounds
neat.
great.
Um,
That's the UO I remember.
I'm obsessed. It's
Cool.
It's awesome.
Cool.
You gotta keep the spools dry in like low humidity because apparently the filament can soak up moisture pretty easily and it causes it to print badly. Right now, I am not doing a great job of that. I'm putting the spools in quart freezer bags with silica gel packs and pushing the air out and sealing it,
That's a good idea.
which holds it. It keeps the moisture down, but the spools that are actually on the AMS unit are exposed, and I haven't been taking them off and putting them away.
I got you.
But I found a thing that they made that actually fucking snaps onto the side of this
It's like an
thing,
enclosure kind of thing.
and it has a receptacle for silica gel packs.
Nice.
And it keeps the air, and it's got a little humidifier like monitor on the side, a little digital thing to tell you what humidity is on the inside of the
Very
unit.
cool.
But it's like a 19-hour print, and I'll have to buy like 2 spools of translucent filament to print it out. But I'm thinking about doing
Yeah,
that.
that sounds like
'cause
a good project.
it would be a useful thing to have,
Yeah,
and
totally.
it preserves that. I mean, my buddy at work, Josh, who does this, he has a fucking. It looks like a mini fridge. It's a dehydrator, and he puts his shit in there before he prints and lets it run through a dehumidifying cycle. I mean, he's like, on point with that shit. But
Sounds like it.
it's just fun. I'm going to probably print stuff for people and give it to them, like, here, John, I printed you this little Bengals football helmet or, something.
Yeah.
Because I just want to print things.
Right.
I cannot help myself. It's so much fun.
Cool. That's very cool. I'm glad that you got one.
Guess what y'all are getting for Christmas?
Oh yeah.
I already know I already know what I'm printing both of you for Christmas.
Okay.
It's going to be cool. I think you'll like it.
Okay. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. I've talked long enough. Dave.
How about you more filament?
Ooh. I'll take filament and Steam gift cards or Battle.net gift cards.
I'll do this. I'll do Steam or Battle.net. I'm not getting you filament because I will get you the wrong filament. I feel like my grandmother in that situation.
I'll
It's
link
like,
you to my Amazon wish list. It's fine.
okay, you're thrown.
Yeah. Dave.
So I read those things. I also read Rage, Richard Bachman book, which that wasn't a reread. I had never read that one before.
I don't think I've read that one either.
Yeah, I will tell you, man, that I really thought that it was fucking gripping, and I read it in a day. It's not a long book.
Bachman books typically aren't very long.
It wasn't very long, but I couldn't fucking put it down. I thought it was not super great, but it was hard to put down. It was one of those where it was like, I don't think I've ever read an ending to a book that I could not believe as much as the ending in this book. Like I got to like the last 15 pages was like, I literally was like, did I miss something? Flip, 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 flip. No. Why? It's the general
I
story.
do not.
Fun fact, this has a Paducah tie to it.
Really?
Because Stephen King, after a certain event that happened at Heath High School, where this book was found in the school shooter's locker.
Oh.
Not an isolated event. There were other school shootings. I think two others were also in Kentucky. They found this book, and he decided to have it removed from publication. He felt like that was like the moral thing to do.
Sure.
So the story of the book is a high school senior, I believe, goes to school with a gun shoots his teacher, and then essentially holds court in the classroom.
Oh.
And that's awful, obviously. However, I think it made for some interesting reading. In fact, it's fiction. But I will say that like it gets really near the end. The end is one of those where it's like I see where he was going. I don't want to give away the ending in case anybody wants to read it.
I might check that out.
But the ending is like straight up just like I see what you're going for, but I feel like to get this result, the book would have needed to be like 4 times the length to like justify what happens. I can see it happening. I can, but I feel like you gotta have more time for that to cook.
Sure.
Because when I got to it, I was like, what the fuck? So it was one of those. But yeah, I mean, check it out. I guess.
The new Running Man movie is out.
I've heard that it's good.
I am excited to see it. I'm not going to see it at the theater, but I am excited to see it.
I haven't seen that yet, and I haven't seen The Long Walk, which I know
we have seen that.
You've seen that and talked about that.
Big recommend, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I do want to read the books first.
Books. The Running Man book isn't great.
Really?
It's okay, but I had that problem where I saw the Richard Dawson and Arnold Schwarzenegger movie before I read the book, and I had that in my head when I read the book, and I think it was lost on me because it's different.
Right. Okay.
I mean, it follows the same theme. I honestly think that this new movie is more geared towards the book.
It's Edgar Wright, isn't it? Who did it?
Yes.
Who I love his work.
I believe so. I believe you're right. It's right.
Because I was like, when I saw the trailer, I remember seeing that trailer in the movie theater and being like, I don't know that I need a Running Man remake. And I was like, the whole time I was like, I mean, it looks pretty good, but I don't think I really. And then at the end, it was like Edgar Wright, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll see.
Yeah,
I'll go see that.
I'm gonna see it as soon as I can, but I need to reread it, and I need to read The Long Walk. I have not read it, and now apparently Rage. I need to go on a Bachman binge. Apparently,
Rage is the only Bachman book I've read, and like I said. I really honestly was reading it and it's captivating. For me it was. I had a really hard time putting it down. The chapters are short and it's like there's some gruesome shit in there, which is for me very entertaining. They go into like the backstory of this kid and like all the shit that he's going through, and then you like there's a lot of character development, not only with him, but with the students who are in the classroom, which I think is great. That's super compelling, but it's another reason why I felt like this would have actually benefited from being a longer book. Because that's the strength of the book, I feel like, is like getting to know these characters. It's very Lord of the Flies, like kind of vibe to it, which makes sense. It's a recommend for me, but like, don't like read it and then go like shoot up a school, obviously.
Right, obviously. I got a recommendation for you as well, both of you. If you haven't read Desperation and The Regulators. Desperation, I'm probably getting these backwards, but I think Desperation was written by Stephen King and The Regulators was written by Richard Bachman.
Okay.
They kind of take place in the same place. But they came out while The Dark Tower was at its peak of popularity. Like,
okay,
I want to say they came out around the time before, like during that dead space between Wastelands and Wizard and Glass.
Okay,
or around that time. But they're kind of tied into The Dark Tower.
Okay,
a little bit more.
Okay,
I'd give that a read.
Okay,
as well. Both of those. They're both semi-long, but not too bad.
They're definitely on the list for sure.
There's a movie of Desperation as well, which is good. It's very Texas Chainsaw Massacre feel, but not like a guy. Not like it just feels like that kind of the sheriff, the guy that's the sheriff in the Texas Chainsaw movies that kills the sheriff and puts on his uniform.
Yeah.
It has that kind of guy feel to it.
Okay.
So anyway,
I've been playing a fun game called not just look for Dark Tower references in these books, but also what's the first Stephen King or Bachman book that I'm going to read that does not mention JFK at least once. So far I haven't gotten there yet.
yeah, dude has a
He's the last
JFK had a big impact on Stephen King.
Oh yeah, I mean, I read
was from that
11/22/63.
generation, yeah.
That book is fucking amazing.
It is fucking
I love
amazing.
that book, and
The movie's great too.
it was fun
series, whatever.
reading. I didn't see it. I wanted to.
It's good.
but I didn't. That's got a Franco in it.
It's got Franco is in it, and
James Franco.
James,
Okay.
and there's Thinnies and everything.
Yeah, I need to check it out because like when I read 11/22/63, I hadn't read any of the Dark Tower, and also it's like the themes. It's weird because like reading The Shining, it's like rereading The Shining. It's like fuck, there are things in The Shining that I feel like thematically is pulled because it's like in 11/22/63, it's all about like how difficult it is to change time and the way that things are meant to be. And when I was reading The Shining, this might have just been personal, but there were things kind of in like the last third where I was like, fuck, that kind of reminds me, because there are things that it's like, this is kind of how the Overlook is controlling things.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's very difficult to change the things like that it thinks it's meant to be.
It's almost like one of Doctor Who's fixed points in time that can't be changed, you know? There was something else I was going to say.
But speaking of Doctor Who, that's the other scary thing about the topiaries in The Shining. Is like the first time they're introduced, they're like the fucking weeping angels.
Weeping angels.
Where it's like they move when you're not looking at them.
Have you seen those AI generated Price is Right things on TikTok?
Yes.
I sent you a few. Yeah.
Did you send me the one where the doctor is on it and he wins a weeping angel? Or someone's on it and it's like you win
I sent you
an
one where he's
angel
like an
statue.
angel, yeah.
And then yeah, that fucking weeping angels.
I liked the one where he's like a full set of the Dragon Ball. And he summons Shinranen, which is for all pets to be spayed and neutered.
They had one with all the Star Trek The Next Generation cast on them, and Captain Picard won 5 lights, but there were 4 lights. It's a reference from an episode where he's been captured by the Cardassians, and they're trying to fucking get him to break psychologically, and they're shining these 4 lights in his face the whole time, these 4 bright fucking lights. And the guy that's interrogating him keeps saying, I will let you go if you will admit to me that there are 5 lights up there. And he won't do it. He keeps saying there's 4 lights. There's 4 lights, you know. And I can't, John knows the title of the episode. I can never remember it. But on the Price is Right thing, they showed 4 lights and they said, you've won 5 lights.
Other than that, I played a little Night Rain. I played a little game called Easy Delivery Co., which is like you drive you're a cat, Animal Crossing style, and you drive like a Japanese delivery truck and make deliveries.
One of those little K truck.
Yep.
Yeah, I love those.
Yep.
I tried to buy one recently. You can't
Really?
You can't get them licensed for the road in the United States, or at least in Kentucky,
Interesting.
which sucks.
I was
'cause
thinking about that too.
Totally gonna buy one,
Those are amazing.
but yeah, you can only use it for like the farm or whatever.
It is one of those trucks that you drive. Yeah. It's got a real weird like vibe to it. It feels like a horror game. I played it for like an hour and a half, like expecting for like some scary shit to happen, but like it didn't. And then it's got this like PS1 kind of aesthetic to it. Very cool look. I got bored and switched to a game called He Is Coming. Great name. Which is...
I took that in a Christian connotation. Like it's a Christian game. Like he is risen.
He is risen.
He is coming.
He is coming. That is probably more like the he in this is a very difficult boss. So there's a timer, right? There's like a day. There's a timer at the top. This is like an RPG style game where it's run based, where you're trying to create a build on the fly, right? So there's an overworld map, and you can get gold from fighting monsters. You're trying to manage your HP, your health, your AC, and your speed. You're trying to manage those things. At the end of each day, you fight a boss, and then the third boss is like the end boss. And the goal is you see which one you're going to fight at the end of, like, at the beginning of each day or section. You see which one you're going to fight, and then I don't know how you're supposed to do it, but what I would do is try to make a build based around beating that.
What you know about that
what's coming
boss,
up. Yeah.
so you can properly counter it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool as shit. It's got a very cool aesthetic to it. I think it's like all. It's kind of like in my opinion, it's like a late '80s PC kind of vibe to it, but like with a good sound card.
Nice.
So very cool. The colors.
How does it compare to Janitor Joe?
I mean, you can't beat Janitor Joe. I have a rule in my house, and that is never play Janitor Joe. It just lives in my memory.
Yeah, don't
at peak.
Yeah, don't play it.
But other than that, that's kind of it. I've talked a bunch. We're running out of time.
Yeah, we're getting there. We don't have the game's not going to be.
I don't have much to say.
There's not a lot to say about the game. Tyler, what have
On
you
March
been
of
up
next year, they're coming out with Rushing Beat X: Return of Brawl Brothers.
You know what? I found out about that on I think Kaiserark. I think Kaiserark sent me a DM on Discord about that, and I was very surprised that they would go back to that series. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, but I was surprised.
What have you been up to?
Well, Melissa and I went to Nashville.
I
this
forgot you
weekend
brought
'cause
things.
Yeah, we were just busy for the rest of the year, so it's like, let's go out before everything. So she wanted to go to the Johnny Cash Museum. We did that. That was cool. Across the street was a Goo Goo manufacturer. Goo Goo Gaga. So I've got some
As in clusters?
So
Oh
I
my
bought for us to
goodness.
try the premium Goo Goo called the Howie.
Hell
We can all
yeah.
try a Howie. And then I'd never seen Goo Goo Cluster Cheerwine.
What's Cheerwine?
It is
Sounds
a
familiar.
drink. You can only get it around here at Cookout, but it's more like a South Carolina, North Carolina
Okay.
red soda.
Yeah,
You got my number on these. I love Goo Goo clusters.
And then,
I gotta
or
take
depending
my
on what order you want to
nicotine pouch
try,
out.
I also have level 2 sour pears.
Ooh.
Yuck.
You don't like
That
pears?
actually sounds good
No,
to me.
I don't like pears at all.
We should start with that.
But hey, with this stuff, you never know.
I love pears.
Yikes, that's a big old fucking slice too, ain't it?
I have mostly clean hands.
Okay.
I promise. Might be a little nicotine on my fingers.
Yee. Here you go.
No.
Can I have a fresh one?
Not really.
This one's smaller.
Thank you. I don't want to take any.
Here, I can take the nicotine one.
I'm sure it's fine.
I was really
However,
just kidding.
I've kissed
but-
my wife plenty and she used to smoke. It's fine. All right, level 2 sour pears.
It is very perry.
Very perry.
I really like it.
More fruity than most fruits we've tried.
Yeah. I like it better than the mangoes.
Yeah, I didn't like the mangoes either. Did I bring the peaches? The peaches were good, but I know that was also when I was moving. I think they got lost in the shuffle.
No, I don't think you
The
did.
peaches were really good.
They were put there by a man.
This is close to being my favorite one. I
That is
really
pretty
like
good.
it.
I don't really like peaches, but like something about adding sour to it made it a lot more palatable for me. Also, the texture of it being like dehydrated helps too.
Yeah,
I don't
not
like the
just the
texture
leather.
of a pear. Yeah,
A fresh pear is gritty.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to. I get that. That's probably my least favorite part of it.
I only want pears when they're almost rotten.
Mm.
Like super, super brown and spotted and soft, and I love a pear. But and then we're gonna split a Cheerwine Goo Goo cluster. Here, Ian, I'll give you the big piece since this is your jam.
All right.
woo. That doesn't matter. Thank you. I only took the bigger one because it looked like it would be easier to grab.
All right.
I
So
love
Goo Goo
It
cluster,
smells really good.
Cheerwine infused nougat caramel with peanuts covered in milk chocolate.
It smells amazing.
I don't
That's
really
good.
taste the Cheerwine, but
I don't either,
I like
but
it.
I don't care because I love Goo Goo clusters.
they had an option to make your own. And I started to. And then Melissa was like, you can just buy the version you're making. It's like, yeah, let's just do that. And I'll save $15.
But that
to buy a
version doesn't
single
have
one.
mustard in it. Did you know these are made by the Goo Goo Dolls?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's just one.
One premium goo.
The Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Oh my God. That's messy.
Thank y'all.
The Howie, huh? That's what this is called.
Indeed, the Howie.
Howie Mandel, by any chance? Or do you know why it's called the Howie?
I had no idea.
It may say on the box or something.
In 1912, when Howell Campbell had the genius idea of infusing, so it's named for the creator.
I
Gotcha.
gotcha.
All
He's
right.
dead. You don't have to suck up.
That's true.
He had
Did
this
a long time.
genius idea. A good boss? Is that good?
All right, the Howie.
I fucking love the texture of this
Yeah,
thing.
good.
It's like a little bit difficult to chew.
It's like a regular Goo Goo, but like a bunch more shit in it.
What is in it?
Peanuts, nougats, and caramel and dark chocolate.
Okay.
But there's just way more of it. Normally, it's like you barely have a little bit and a ton of chocolate and peanuts.
The fact that it's got dark chocolate is good too.
Yeah.
It changes the flavor a lot.
I've never had a Goo Goo cluster. Are they normally not dark chocolate?
They're milk chocolate.
That first one you had, the Cheerwine, is way more what they're normally like.
Oh, okay.
These taste like a Milky Way Midnight with peanuts,
Yeah, you're right.
which is like my favorite candy bar.
That's a good candy bar.
Yeah, a Goo Goo cluster is probably my favorite candy bar. That and a chunky.
Chunky, baby. Open wide. It's the raisins and the chunky that
Oh,
make it the
fuck yeah,
fucking
it is.
shit for me. I love it. God.
You guys want to talk
Thanks.
about a game real quick?
If we must.
I guess that's why we're here. I'll read an email.
Please.
Okay, come on. Let me download the images. There we go. Zine Lord, Brad from Arizona has written us about the adventures of Dr. Franken. He says, as usual, hello. And he's making some references to the previous episode like he does. So if you remember last week, we were discussing snow days.
Yes.
Did you guys ever have the situation where the forecast called for snow and you went to sleep expecting a snow day, then woke up and looked around outside and saw grass and felt incredibly resentful and angry?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like that happened to me a lot, maybe more than there were actually snow days. He writes, He continues, you all talked about feeling like a vacation was over when it's halfway over. I definitely feel that. When I take a Friday off, like today, the good feeling only lasts until I would normally be off if I had worked.
Yep.
So around 3 p.m. today, the vacation will be over because it's just a normal weekend now.
Yep.
How do we stop being like this?
I don't know. Therapy, I
either.
guess, but
Must be
I
something.
wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I just buy Steam games instead. Play Final Fantasy.
Anyway, here's Dr. Franken from the January 1994 Game Pro. The Adventures of Dr. Franken by Willie Y. Pout. Okay. What the fuck?
Will he wipe out?
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, his little guy's carrying a surfboard.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Willie Wipeout. What a stupid fucking name.
Woo. Yeah, it is a stretch.
Fuck
No
you.
one's asking Mo to say that one.
Fuck you, Willie Wipeout. I'm just mad that I didn't figure it out. It's not his fault.
I didn't get it either.
It's not his fucking fault. It's my fault for being a moron. All right. The Adventures of Dr. Franken by DTMC is a too familiar multi-scrolling side view action game. It's as predictable as the monster tale it very loosely resembles. The doctor is out. To be perfectly accurate, this game should really be called The Adventures of Dr. Franken's Monster. Of course, someone's going to say that since the doctor never appears. In this game, you're a monster traipsing into 19 spots around the 19 spots. I thought, God,
19.
19.
Dark Tower.
Dark Tower reference. Around the world from your homeland of Transylvania, and you're on the lookout for pieces of your girlfriend, Bitsy. I love that the girlfriend's name is Bitsy.
Yeah.
I think that's a great name. You got to find her bits and pieces. You must.
But mainly her bits.
Here's my favorite part of the article. You must beat off beasts galore in a quest to reconstruct your mate. I got to tell you, Willie Wipeout,
Yeah.
beating off is not the way you reconstruct your mate.
Press B to make the werewolf come.
Dr. Franken is fun to look at and cool to listen to. The monsters look sharp and have goofy comic details. The Franken monster, for example, sports shades, sandals, and jams. So I had a lot of jams when I was a kid.
What are jams?
Long shorts.
Oh, okay,
They
okay.
look like swim trunks, but they're like shorts that you can wear in public.
Okay.
That aren't swim trunks.
Okay.
I don't know. They don't have built-in underwear. I
Oh,
guess.
no net? No ball net?
No ball net. I call it the rash maker.
Eee.
I used to always get rubbed raw by the fake underwear inside swim trunks.
Oh, in swim trunks. Yeah,
not in
it's
jams.
bad. Yeah.
My mom made jams for me.
Really?
They didn't buy me jams. She sewed jams for me.
Did she enjoy doing it?
She enjoyed not spending the money on jams.
Were they expensive?
They were expensive.
Oh,
they were
shit.
they were a big brand name. Anyway, the sound effects blast some nice screams and grunts. Even so, Dr. Franken, the game, is definitely missing several key factors. First of all, any game with this many levels needs some sort of game save or continue rather than forcing you
Agreed.
to start from the beginning when you're zapped.
3 lives,
like a-
no continues.
It's like a roguelike. You get
Yeah.
it?
No passwords, no
Nope.
nothing.
Early
Yeah.
roguelike. You go in and you better not fucking die. Secondly, despite its title, Dr. Franken lacks a sense of adventure. The walk, kick, and jump gameplay is as ancient as the Frankenstein story. Finally, the fighting controls are monstrous. Sometimes you need to make precise full-body strikes. Other times you must barely touch a foe. Either way, the bad guys frequently get you first. Don't expect the adventures of Dr. Franken to make any miraculous resurrections. Like the sad Frankenstein monster, this cart consists of bits and pieces from other games, all mixed together, producing frightening results. Well written, Willie Wipeout. I will take back what I said about you.
Here, here.
Change your fucking handle. Graphics 4.0, sound 4.5.
Wait. Graphics 4.0, sound 4.5?
Correct.
Okay.
Dave had a mini stroke here.
Out of 5, right? We're
I
out of 5.
Yeah, it's out of 5. I witnessed you having a mini stroke.
I mean, graphics you might be able to sell me on, but sound? Are you shitting me?
4.5. It's right here in orange.
Yikes.
Control 3.0, Fun Factor 3.0, Challenge Intermediate. Price, not available. 1 player, 8 megs, 19 levels, available December. Side view, action, multi-scrolling. Brad finishes with beating off beasts galore. In Tadpog Nation, we call that a normal Tuesday. Later, Zine Lord.
See you, Zine Lord. Thank
from
you.
Arizona. Thanks for the email.
By the way, we do have a draft, but I don't think we have time to do that.
Let's save it for next week.
Thank you, Cannon_born, next
Yep.
week. So I am blown away that GamePro was like, this is like almost perfect sound.
It is a tough Goo Goo cluster to swallow.
I mean, there's
It
Mario, there's Mario, and then there's Dr. Franken right behind it.
It does make me wonder, like, I want to dive through GamePro's archives and be like, did Chrono Trigger get a 4? You know what I mean? Like, I want to find the game that has like great sound and it has a lower score than Dr. Franken, which opens with the house remix of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. And it's like, okay.
It didn't annoyingly repeat a bunch of tracks, but none of it was like memorable or very good. You know,
Yeah.
I thought this game is the epitome of fine.
Man, when the reviewer talked about the controls being monstrous, I was like, here it comes. Here it comes. The reviewer's going to talk about how there are 3 buttons in this game, each dedicated to a different kick. Here it comes. And they didn't touch on that. What the fuck, man? Like, Y does a left kick, A does a right kick, and B does Guile's flash kick. Why? Why? That confused the shit out of me. I had to like go to find the instruction manual because I'm not used to having 3 of my 4 face buttons dedicated to kick. Even fighting games where half of it's kick. I like the first level. When I played the first level, I was like, okay, all right. Maybe this is going to be a decent experience. And then after the first level, which is a Castlevania ripoff.
You're in Transylvania.
Yes.
Got to find her passport.
Yes.
Fitzy's passport.
Yes.
F-Bone. The name that it spells out on the passport is F-Bone.
It's the most important bone, the F bone, right?
Or it's FB1, but there's a period after F, so I thought I'd mention that.
I like the first level, and then after you beat the first level, you can choose which point on the map you want to be the second level.
Sort of Joan Mac reminiscent.
Yes, it is. And that's where I stopped liking this game because like the difficulty spike from like the first level to either of the second levels was fucking insane. It was insane. And it was like insane in a bad way. Like it was insane where it's like all of the deaths felt cheap. It felt like you're zoomed way the fuck in.
It was weird.
His sprite's
too big.
Bring that horse back. Yeah, it's
The horse's
it's-
skeleton. Bring it back.
It's like we're back style.
Yes.
Yes.
Sprites are too fucking
God.
big.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's always frustrating because if all side-scrolling games like that had been that way, we wouldn't know the difference. But most of them aren't. So when this happens, it's off-putting.
It stands out.
Yeah, it's hard to control and understand because you can't see as much.
And like, not only that, but whenever you start a level, if I finish the first level with full energy, it doesn't matter. You start the next level at half, and in literally 3 hits from an enemy,
Yep.
I'm dead.
Every life you only come back with half energy.
Yeah. So that felt cheap and not.
Yeah.
super
Every
fun.
hit takes away like 3 to 4 bars,
Yeah.
But you find a battery, you only get like one back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 steps.
Oh.
1 step forward, 3 steps back.
There are large batteries, and I didn't see this in the instruction manual until too late, but apparently the kind of kick that you use to defeat an enemy determines what size battery they drop.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not.
So the
catch
shittier
that.
the offense, the better the battery.
Don't know, but I can tell you that I used like Guile's flash kick almost exclusively and didn't get many batteries.
Yep.
So I'm thinking maybe it's kind of one of those trade-offs where it's like, yeah, like you're saying, if you use a shitty kick to defeat an enemy, then you get a reward for it.
Battery. Yep.
So I can't find the article, and I'm sure we'll hear from Brad about it, but apparently GamePro gave Chrono Trigger 5s across the board.
Okay.
It maxed out the score. Okay. So that would mean it had a 0.5 better sound than
just
Dr.
0.5
Franken's
better.
Adventures.
Okay.
Just slightly better than Dr. Franken's Adventures, apparently. I wonder if Willie Wipeout wrote that article too.
Probably not.
Probably
they
not.
probably had him on
They
like...
stuck him with Dr. Franken.
Yes. Yeah. They're like, who works here who like we don't love, but also won't quit? Willie Wipeout. I'm sure he'll review Dr. Franken.
He'll love it.
He'll play anything.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I liked looking at this game. I did think the graphics were pretty good.
I thought
They're colorful and
yes.
everything's got a nice palette to it.
Yep.
Every level is colorful in the right way.
Yep,
like
I agree with that.
Destination appropriate.
yes.
You know, I mean, obviously we don't have the Audrey-sized life-eating or man-eating plants in Greece for real. But what they
But
do
maybe
have-
we should.
But maybe we should. And in this game in Greece, the man-eating life-size Venus flytraps look cool.
I do agree. I think that when I turned this on and started playing it, I was impressed that a developer that I really am not familiar with,
Same, yeah.
DTMC Incorporated,
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting some trash, and I didn't get trash. They also made Dragon's Lair for the SNES.
Really?
They did. Yeah.
So they're the ones that turned Dragon's Lair into a side scroller.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're also like the right button. You shoot up. If you press the right button, you shoot out a projectile that stuns an enemy. It freezes them, and that has a meter.
You get what, 4.
Mm-hmm. And then the left button just throws a fireball, essentially, which I didn't use as much as I should have, I think, because after I struggled with the second level and was like, you know what, I put my time into this game. I'm good. I don't need to play anymore. I did watch a long play, and I was like, oh, this person's using projectiles a lot more than I was.
Yeah, I think.
But
we
I mean, if
probably
you know
watched
where all the
same
refill
one.
spots are, then
Yeah. It's got that like Maximum Carnage kind of like flair to it, right? Where it's like they expect you to know where all the power-ups are hidden in order to progress.
that's a game that I just have no fond memories looking back on it.
Yeah, I get it. I do, but a lot of it's nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Dr. Franken.
Yep.
The Adventures
No,
of Dr. Franken.
no boss battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really nothing to.
Having to run back and forth and find all the pieces because you get the first level has the passport, then you get a medic kit, and then you start getting pieces of Bitsy,
Yeah.
and then and it's just I hate games that don't have any boss battle at all because it feels like cheap.
I wonder if they sacrifice the boss battles for the one-shot gameplay. Like, I feel like if you're going to have bosses that you should be able to at least continue or resume from that point. But they didn't even really have checkpoints, and there's all these levels you gotta burn through.
Yep.
And some of them are like super fucking short.
Some of them are really short, some of them are really fucking long.
Yeah.
Because
The one I was watching this long play too. I didn't get this far, but there's one in New York City. Of course, there's trash everywhere.
New York City.
You know, filthy, toxic radioactive waste. New York City. But
Before Giuliani got in.
yeah, exactly. But that had a weird crane game where you had to like step on buttons to move the crane to pull the stuff out of the water, and it was just like, I don't know. That one seemed to take the long play guy a long time.
And you talking about that reminded me, when I was playing it, I thought that this game kind of had some like the same vibes as like an Earthworm Jim.
Yeah.
Not in like presentation so much as level design, because those Earthworm Jim levels are pretty like big and expect you to kind of like explore and find things.
And
this reminded me of Wayne's World almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Had some more puzzly elements here and there, which, I mean, again, I didn't get to much of that. I gave up on it pretty early just because it wasn't for me, you know.
It also wasn't for me.
I got the feel for it, and then I watched the long play, and
yeah.
that's that. It's forgettable.
It was like kind of a roller coaster for me because honestly, I went in with like very low expectations. I started playing it and was like, holy shit, okay, I might finish this game. I was really enjoying
You're
it.
in the first level.
In the first level. Yeah. It's not like, it's got some weird shit, you know, like his death animation is crazy long where like his head gets really big and he looks at the screen and like shakes his head and it's like, that goes on for like 5 seconds, which doesn't seem like a long time, but like, I get it. I'm dead. Let's get on to life number 2 so I can keep playing the game.
They're trying to discourage you from dying,
I guess.
You know, just to remind you that you only get one shot at
You did a bad thing. Frankenstein's monster's getting upset.
It's getting upset. And because it just, even like the level design, like all the floors you have to know to drop through that are slightly different colors. It just feels like almost like a Frankenstein's monster of different set elements sort of smashed together. Like it never looked clean. It never looked cohesive. It just looked sort of slapdash together.
Yeah.
I agree.
These random art assets.
Especially fucking like the England level where it's like you go from like Transylvania, like Dracula's castle kind of deal to like fighting punks with mohawks.
Mid 80s London.
Doing like the bouncing balls from Big.
Yeah, don't worry, I got an achievement for that. Yeah, fucking kids on bouncy balls. Literal children on bouncy balls.
But Japan's got plenty of sumo wrestlers for you to fight. South America had like an Aztec, like pyramids and shit. And
yeah. So yeah.
Africa was just like, looked like Transylvania. Alaska looked just like Transylvania.
Yeah. Alaska was one of those really short levels too. Like why? I don't know. Why do it if it's just going to be an afterthought? But here we are.
Did you guys have any achievements?
I have a few. They're not great, but they're mine. So my first one is that's bone. And the lettering is something called Cillian Rail. Fully assemble the passport with the name F. Bone. My second one is London Calling to the faraway towns. To get that, you kill punks in London and beat the level.
Nice.
My next achievement is Feed Me F. Bone. And to get Feed Me F. Bone, get killed by the Audrey-looking plants in Greece.
Okay.
And then finally, Dr. Franken takes Manhattan. And to get Dr. Franken takes Manhattan, get killed by the living trash can mimics in New York. The trash cans were mimics for some reason.
Because where were they? There were suitcases somewhere else too. A lot of fucking
London
mimics.
had suitcases that were mimics.
Explains why New
They
York's
look
so
like
dirty.
Yeah,
I'd be afraid to throw shit away in a trash can if there's a 50% chance it's going to bite my arm off.
The suitcases in London they look like Pachita from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it for me.
I've got a couple. The first of which is Feed My Frankenstein.
Oh, nice. Alice Cooper, baby.
In order to unlock Feed My Frankenstein, you either play this game in Milwaukee or you fill your life meter to full health using large batteries. My next achievement is it's pronounced Frankenstein. In order to unlock it's pronounced Frankenstein, you play the PAL version of this game. I don't know if there was a European version, but if there is, you play that version, you unlock that. I have a title called Frank E. Muniz. In order to unlock that, I don't know. Next achievement.
Kill 20 normal kids.
on bouncy balls.
Okay, I'm there. That's my next one. Next achievement is Anything Goes with Guile's theme. In order to unlock Anything Goes with Guile's theme, perform Guile's flash kick on a small child riding a bouncy ball. My last achievement is It's a Psychobilly Freakout. In order to unlock It's a Psychobilly Freakout, you die, initiating the very long death animation where Frankenstein looks directly at you and
Breaks that fourth wall.
gets large and he freaks out. He looks like the Gushers commercial. Tyler, do you have any?
Let's see. My first one is no need for Victor. You just die. Because that's what Frankenstein wants, and that's what the monster wants in the first one, just to die.
Yep.
Well, no problem. No need to ask Victor for sweet release.
All he had to do was just go looking for pieces of his dead girlfriend.
We got you, fam.
Second one is drop those weights, Lee. You unlock that by killing one enemy with every different kick that you have.
Nice.
And the last one being Johnny 5 Alive.
Damn.
You unlock that by getting 20 batteries.
Okay. Get that sweet short circuit reference. I love it.
I love that. You talking about the kicks reminded me, like, apparently the way that they designed this game, they intended for you to, like, when an enemy shows up, you stand still, wait for it to get to you, and then use the appropriate kick, which is not how anybody plays a video game.
And not at all.
Because, like, I didn't know. I thought two of the kicks were the same.
You don't just sit there with Mario with your cape or your tail and just wait for them to approach you?
I'm going to spin. Watch. This Goomba's going to get here in 20 seconds. And when he shows up, I'm going to spin. He's going to die. You guys are going to be really impressed.
And then you move forward a couple of feet. Oh, wait.
Oh, here's another one.
I gotta stand still. Here comes another
Yep.
Goomba.
I gotta use the perfect cape spin on this one to get the mushroom. To get awarded with the best mushroom.
And surely I'll have plenty of time to go through the entire level like this.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Well,
Yeah, also on a timer on all these levels.
Which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Mention, yeah.
That's great. My favorite thing is a time limit. But at least they put it right there in the middle of the top of the screen. Like you can see it very easily.
that is true. That's a blessing and a curse, right?
A sense of urgency, but also a sense of I can see that I don't have much time left.
Yeah. I hate it when I'm playing a game and I'm surprised by the timer.
Yeah, me too.
That I really don't like.
There's a fucking timer.
Yeah.
You're at level 5 and suddenly it's not going as well as it did level 1 through 4, and then you realize, oh shit, I've got a timer now.
Yep.
Usually starts the beginning of the end for me.
It is a spiral. How much do you think you guys would pay for a loose copy of The Adventures of Dr. Franken? This information courtesy of Usurper Grimm, so I get to play this time. Thank you, Grimm.
$14.
$14 dues.
$27.
27. I'm gonna go $15.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right.
15 is what I was thinking. But then again, I didn't know this was a video game until last week.
Same.
But I also don't really see this being one that people really want to collect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I am on my 15.
No other media tie-ins, not a
Yeah.
good game. No, yeah.
All right. Well, according to pricecharting.com at the time of this recording, the price of Adventures of Dr. Franken loose on average for the Super Nintendo is $14.77.
You were closer.
But I went over. Price is Right rules.
All right.
That one goes to Ian.
I got one.
What do we think Flopsy has to say about The Adventures of Dr. Franken? I think it's at least uncommon, right?
That's what I would think.
But then I see the price, and it's like, I mean, there have been rarer games that have been in that price range.
Yeah.
Irem Skins
Irem
game.
Skins game is the one I think of every time.
It's because it's good.
It is good. God, it's
a good
so
game.
good. Man, I'm going to suggest that this game is very uncommon.
I could be convinced. I think it's, like I said, at least uncommon.
I think it's more at that price point. I'd be more likely to say uncommon than very uncommon.
Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. And I mean, it could have been one of those that like blockbusters around the country are like, oh yeah, we'll pick up shitloads of copies of this because it's cheap for us. We're being incentivized or whatever. I'd say that's probably fair. Uncommon's a good with me. I'm good with uncommon.
I'm good with that. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if it is very uncommon, but I also, because of the price, pretty much only because of the price, is why I kind of lean uncommon. What do you think about a star rating?
This is the hard one.
2.5.
I think they're going to be kind to it. I do. I think it's going to be higher than 2.5.
I think 3.
I think it's going to be at least 3. I think it might be 3.5.
Oh God.
Because it's a playable game.
It is a playable game.
But they are big on battery backups, and they are big on passwords and saves, and this does not offer any of that.
Right.
So I would be fine to drop that
3.
down to a 3 or 2.5.
I'd say 3 would be a good compromise.
3 uncommon. I think
3.
that's good.
I am gonna be surprised if it's 3.5.
I don't think it deserves it.
Right. But we can't ever count on them to.
Right. If it were me, I'm good with, like, if I were rating it 2.5. Like,
Yep.
this is like a C game,
Yep.
I feel like.
Yep.
C game. There's
Big
nothing
agree.
really wrong with it, but it's also not very fun.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
It's
It's
fine.
just
This
a game.
is a
It's
game that I get from my aunt when I'm 9 years old. You
Yep.
know, it's one of those where it's like, okay, you tried. I like
Yep.
video games. You're just a little bit off of my interests. You know what I mean?
It's 1995. This is in the bargain bin for $15.
Right.
Toys R Us. Yep.
Okay, so 3 uncommon.
Yeah.
According to Flopsy, a.k.a. the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library, 1991 through 1998, by Pat Contry, courtesy of Monster Mold Mike, and a mysterious, shadowy benefactor, The Adventures of Dr. Franken. Availability, uncommon,
Yes.
2.5 stars.
Oh.
Sorry, I talked it up. I thought for sure they were going to skew higher than that.
But it's probably you're probably right. It's the passwords and game saves and that probably knocked it down. I would
Yep.
imagine.
The reviewer AP says in the reflections, the music during most of this game is 4.5. Remember, Game Pro.
Yeah.
4.5, is forgettable compared to the visuals, with the exception of the title track, a funky remix of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata.
Yep.
This tune, also featured in the Game Boy and unreleased NES Dr. Franken games, is classically cool. And then they talk about things that they wish were in the game.
Okay.
So, Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a beard that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of beard would you give it?
A amalgamation of a salt and pepper beard, goatee, and mustache cobbled together from our dead remains.
Oh, shit.
Frankenstash.
Yep.
Frankenbeard.
And we were reanimated, and all we want to do is kiss.
I did have a bit of build your Frankenstein from the three of us.
Oh, shit.
Who's what hair, eyes, nose, mouth, arms, legs, torso, knees, feet.
All 3 of our dicks.
balls, penis,
All
all
three
of
of our
them,
dicks.
all the above.
Well, damn. I wish I hadn't talked about Stephen King for 75% of this podcast. That would have been
We can do
fun.
this whatever. I'll add it to my list of things to do.
Okay. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a pair of glasses, what kind of glasses would you give it?
The
I have a
broken
guess.
mismatch of all of our glasses.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all bespectacled now.
We are. Well,
Next week.
what are we going to do next week? Would you like to randomize a video game, or would you like to choose a video game? Or would you like to not do a video game, or whatever? It is Thanksgiving this week.
We could take the weekend off and just come back with some quizzes and some.
I do have a big backlog of shit. Yeah,
Dave,
sure.
we've got a draft
from Cannonborn. We do.
And
We've got the Frankenstein choose your own balls adventure.
Let's have a light bake next week.
All right. Light bake it is. Do we want to go ahead and decide what game we will be doing?
That way, if it's something extensive, then
Then we can pretend
Yep.
like we're going to take the time to play a full RPG.
great idea.
Yeah.
it's a great idea.
Okay. I am excited to announce that ChatGPT has coded a randomizer web app
Oh hell yeah!
for me. I've used so it's probably not going to work. I've tested it, but it references the spreadsheet that we use, and then once it randomizes one, it goes into that spreadsheet and marks it as chosen.
So it will say.
So we just type in the prayer.
it won't give us
as a prompt.
duplicates anymore.
We what?
It won't give us duplicates that we've already done.
It should not give us
Okay.
duplicates. I'm not saying that it won't, but it should not give us
All right.
duplicates.
Well, let's
Did you
plug-
guys like the duplicates? Because we can do it old school if you want to.
No.
I'd say let's try the Chat GPT randomizer. Let's double that on the devil.
All right. See? Here we go. Let me refresh this.
And we'll say, while you refresh it, we'll say the prayer we all love to say. Whammies, stop.
I don't have a number so you can guess. So it came out in 1992.
Oh, okay.
It starts with a W.
Starts with a double. It's a brand new game, so it's not a duplicate.
Wimbledon.
Starts with a W.
Tennis.
Ooh, that's a good fucking
Wimbledon
guess.
is a good
It's
guess.
not what it is, but that's a really good guess.
Wonder Boy.
Warp Speed.
Okay.
1992 Accolade.
All
Warp
right.
Speed.
Warp speed. We'll see what that is in 2 weeks.
Yep. We'll go ahead and get John on just in case it's a Star Trek thing.
Man, if it is a Star Trek thing, they fucked up by not putting Star Trek in the title.
An
Star
Enterprise-
Trek warp speed.
Yeah.
An Enterprise racing game called Warp
You
Speed.
race shuttlecrafts like in an episode of Deep or Voyager.
But yeah, it'd be great to have John on, regardless of whether or not. it is
John,
Star
come
Trek.
next week even and do light bake with us.
Yeah, then we get more Frankenstein parts. We can,
Yeah.
you can add your parts to our pool.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There is motion at your front door. Am I right?
Nope, it's likely to continue to rain for the next several hours.
Is it
Oh,
raining?
is it raining?
Oh,
Fuck.
God almighty. I really wanted to do yard work this weekend.
Oh, shucks.
No, I really
I
did.
know, I know.
Actually, my yard looks like fuck right now. I hate it. Anyway,
How you guys want to close this one out?
let's do the Jakes. I got to do Patreon.
Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So lots of shit going on. Most importantly, there's that Patreon.
Patreon.com/TADPOG. Get you stuff. Pay us $1. You get all of our bonus content, with the exception of the stuff that you get if you're a $5 donor or higher, which is the bonus shorts that we've been putting out for weekly, consistently now for several weeks.
Yes.
For Jake tier members at $5, you become a Tadpog Jake, and I read those names once every month to acknowledge this month's list. may not be accurate, and I apologize if I've left you out. Please let me know so I can say your name next week at bit.ly/TADPOG Discord if you're not already on the Discord.
Which is a great place. Check it out.
It truly is. And if you're on the list that I'm reading, but you haven't donated $5 or you've rescinded your donation, I'm calling the cops.
You're legally obligated.
You have to give us the money, or we're going to have to turn you over to collections to get that $5 so you can continue to be called Jake for the next month.
I also want to say that I'm extremely proud of us for going 2 full months with putting bonus content.
Have we been doing this for 2 months?
I think we did every week in October, and then
This will be every week in November. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We are doing good.
That's fucking good for us.
Proud of us. This is the most bonus content we've put out in fucking forever.
It is.
Making up for lost time. And maybe people are giving us more money because of it. And again, if you're giving us money and I don't say your name, if you're a $5 donor and I didn't say your name, please tell me so I can correct this, right that wrong. But we got to go. So let me read the names right now of the Jakes. Jake C from across the pond, Law Jake, Turbo Nerd Jake, Jake number 104. These numbers are probably not going to be accurate either because, maybe last one was how many months they've been donating. Well, all these should really go up by 1 because you're 1 more month donating. But
Yep.
Whatever. You're forever going to be known as Mark H, aka Jake 104, Josh K, aka Jake 85, Bubba Jakeski, Dirtbag Jake, Naj, aka Jake. You see, Naj is spelled with 2 J's, Tyler.
Gotcha.
So I put 2 J's at the front of his name,
That's
his
good.
Jake name.
Checks out.
It's the funniest jokes are the ones you have to explain. John H, a.k.a. Jake number 89. Dig Dougie, a.k.a. Dig Jakey. I'm not going to do that every time. Time Jake, Josh E. Nate from Utah, first time Jaker. Jakimmy, Kana Hall. Pat L, a.k.a. Jake number 118. Monster Mold, Jake Mike L. Monster Jake Mike L. I haven't read this list in a month. Fuck off. Frederick S, a.k.a. Jake number 116. Logan B. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Logan B, a.k.a. Jake number 113. Captain Gun Jake, John Turley. Big Dick Pie Jaker, Chris V, a.k.a. Magical Sleeper. Dr. Drunk, A. Jake A. Michael May I Jake. Coin Jake Goku. Jake Topus. I put my iPad away and I can't see these, so that's why I'm having so much trouble. Donnie V, a.k.a. Jake number 70. J. McPherson, a.k.a. I wonder if his name's Jake. Did we ask that last time?
I don't think so.
J. McPherson, a.k.a. Jake number 62. Marty Ma, a.k.a. Jake number 52. The Jake of So-So, Bubba Jake, and not Jake Piven.
No.
Not Jake Piven.
Yeah,
Nice.
right.
Sure, you're not Jake Piven. And if you donate $20 or more per month, you are an executive producer. I read those names every week. I'm getting pretty good at this list, but I'm going to read these as Jake's too, so it'll probably slow me down.
It's Jake
So
week.
here we go. Jesse Y, Drink Jake Dry.
Hell yeah.
Cubicle Jake, Jake Enthusiast, Jeff M. Sandwich Jake, Phil H. Jake Bug Prime, Nathan E. Pinball Airplane Arch Jake, Chris Edler. Sorry you couldn't be on this episode. Lord Jake P. Louisville Correspondent, Princess Jake Suela, Banana Hammock, Flavor Jake, Taryn D. She gets 2 Jakes in her name. Jake Pope Sandwich.
She earned it.
She did. And that nice Jake from Michigan. Thank you all for money. We love it. Good day.
Yes. Thank you.
That's all. Business is concluded for this week. I wish I had a gavel.
Ooh, we need a gavel.
bell.
You can 3D print a gavel.
I should 3D print
You should 3D
fucking
print a gavel.
I should 3D print another Trainsy whistle.
Ooh, that's good. That's real good.
I'll sound the Trainsy whistle after reading the names.
Hell yes.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm looking forward to it.
So how you guys want to close it out?
As Frankenstein.
Okay. So until next time.
Tropical Capricorn.
Capricorn.
I did not ask to be created.
Put another man. Tropical Capricorn. TADPOG is hosted and produced by Tyler Holland, Dave Moore, and Ian Chandler, and releases new episodes every Wednesday. You can find them on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and just about anywhere else podcasts are hosted. If you have a question or comment for the hosts, don't hesitate to call us at 270-883-2555 and leave us a voicemail. If we like it, we'll play it on the show and respond. If you'd like to send us something, you can do so at TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. If you'd like to donate to the show, visit patreon.com/tadpog, and with a minimum donation of $1 per month, you will get access to all of our fun bonus content. Join the conversation on our Discord server at bit.ly/tadpogdiscord. Registration is free, and we'd love to have you there. If you enjoy our show and haven't already, don't forget to find and tap that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. It's hard because I forget that when we do the Jake, it's for Patreon, and it feels like a stinger, like a 15-minute long stinger.
Yeah.
And then we don't sit around and chat before we start the show because we just did that.
Right.
And that's usually what I pull the stinger from.
Yeah.
So we got to make a stinger now.
Manufacture a stinger.
This is an example of a manufactured stinger.
Okay? Can I come up with ideas for you to 3D print?
Yeah.
How about a Captain Crunch whistle that allows you to make free
calls on a payphone? I will. I bet I know it's out there. I know it is.
Well, of course it is, right? It has to be.
So now we have
still
two.
work? There's no way that still works, right?
I bet it does.
Really?
Because you can still use clicking to dial a phone. Like if you record the sound of the clicks that a rotary phone would make.
Yeah.
Kids back in the day, you see the phones had these big round dials on them with holes in them, and you would put your finger in the hole for the number you wanted to dial and turn it all the way clockwise till your finger stopped, and then you let go, and the clicks would make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It was the style at the time.
It was the style at the time, and I wore an onion in my belt. But
I would be surprised.
it would still phones. Now I know an analog telephone, like a payphone, should still work if you have the clicks. So maybe the whistle works.
I don't think the whistle would
They
work.
probably patched that out.
Yes. I mean, come on. If as soon as they figure that shit out, right?
I'll print the Captain Crunch whistle.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll go find a payphone and try it
Yes.
and see what happens.
I wonder if you can. I bet.
The FBI will come down on ropes from helicopters and take me away.
Swarm.
They were already watching me, so this will just be the final straw.
What's funny to me is that I swear this wasn't a setup.
Oh yeah.
But I'm all on board for this. I think it sounds great. But as we were having this conversation, the thought did cross my mind. There's probably just a sound on YouTube of that whistle being played.
Yeah, but then
You'd
it
probably
would
just play it from a phone.
No, then I wouldn't have a physical
wouldn't be able
Captain
to
Crunch
make a thing.
whistle.
Yeah.
I want to make a thing.
Okay.
In fact, if I can find one, I'll make one for each of us.
Ooh. Hey.
We'll call ourselves the Captain Crunch Whistle Club.
$50 a month on TADPOG Patreon will get you in the TADPOG Captain Crunch Whistle Club.
Yeah,
right?
$50 a month. $50 a month on Patreon. I'll print you a Captain Crunch Tadpog whistle and
Yes.
send it to you.
We'll all play it on the show.
Yeah,
And put a little bit of our spit in it.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
send it to you so you can clone us if you want to.
Okay.
For whatever reason. you
Yeah,
might
I
wanna
think it's a
clone
great
any of us.
idea. Maybe my clone will make better choices in his life.
Yeah, is it nature or nurture?
I don't know. Probably nurture.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Maybe. Yeah, you're right.
But
I think you're right.
If one of our listeners were to raise me, I would probably come out so much worse.
Oh yeah. So okay, I'm printing 2 types of whistle this week. a Captain Crunch whistle.
I'm excited.
A Captain Crunch. They had a name for it.
Yeah, I know. I was
like
trying to think that too.
I keep getting stuck on fishing, but it's not fishing. It's freaking.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch freak whistle.
Freak whistle. Join our freak whistle tier.
The phone freaks, yeah, PH. So I was
Yeah.
just trying to find like would it still work, and that's what people were talking about.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, don't
Ian's gonna
spoil
do it.
I'm gonna try it. I don't
Well, I
know.
didn't see anything that said it didn't.
I gotta find a working payphone, but I do live near Lower Town. I think there's some down there still. And then I'm gonna print a new Trainsy whistle.
Hell yes.
Hell yes.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Then
Don't-
you could also 3D print Tokura Spirit.
Yeah. I'll find it.
And a can of Nozzle.
Yeah.
Oh, I should do a can, like a little micro can of nozzle if I can find it. I'm not at the point yet of being able to design my own things to print with like Blender and stuff. I'm going to get there, but right now I want to get used to, first of all, I need to print off all of the like accessories that make the whole process better.
Yeah.
But then I got to print other things that are just fun shit that other people have created for a while, and then I'm gonna start fucking with Blender and making figurines or making like nozzle cans and stuff.
What would be really cool with the nozzle would be, those old like Coca-Cola signs, is to do something like, and I don't know how. I've used Blender before, but I like can't make a fucking thing in it.
Right.
I did like the YouTube first video tutorial, right? And it's like, okay, never mind. But I feel like doing something like a sign, like flat, that has like the words and like embossed on it might not be too difficult. I don't know.
Have you ever heard of a lithophane?
No.
It's like a 3D printed
magic card?
It's a 3D printed thing that it's like a relief, but a lot of these are porn.
Oh.
But
Turn that shit around, brother.
you make so you do that.
Oh
right?
boy.
And then like
What site is this?
cults3d.com, but it prints that basically on a flat plate with thicker and thinner areas, and
Yeah.
you shine a light through it and it looks like a photograph.
Ooh. Neat.
It is neat.
Kind of like one of those fancy pumpkin carvers.
Right. This
Right.
one is apparently Kim Possible. I just clicked on one at random, and that's Kim Possible as an adult.
Oh,
I
okay.
add.
Phew.
She is fully grown in this picture, all the way. But anyway, I thought about making a TADPOG. What did I call it?
Relief.
It's a lithophane.
Lithophane. Hell yeah. It sounds great.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.